This is homework 6, which deals with animation-based interactions. This homework has one keyframe animation-based interaction and two procedural animation-based interactions. The first one can be found on this clock, which is a procedural animation-based interaction. This uses a provided custom script to set the rotation of the minute hand, hour hand, and second hand using the date time. This way, the clock will accurately represent the current time. The second procedural animation-based interaction can be found on this man. When the player gets within a certain distance of him, he will put his hands on his hips. This is accomplished using two custom scripts. Firstly, the provided forward kinematic script, which when the animate variable is true, as seen here, will change the selected transforms from a start position to an end position. In this case, this represents the start position, and this represents the end position. The second script is called proximity forward kinematics, which when an effector gets within a certain distance of a selected game object character, the animate boolean variable, this one, will change to true. The keyframe animation-based interaction can be found on these spiders. When the player is far away from the spiders, they'll be in the idle animation. When the player gets closer to the spiders, they'll change to the attack animation so as to warn the player. And when the player steps over them, they'll change to the die animation. So, to showcase all the animations here, firstly, the clock accurately represents the time. It is 6:27 as seen on the bottom right of the screen. Secondly, right now I'm too far for this man to notice me. Oh, if I get closer, he'll put his hands on his hips. Lastly, as we can see, all the spiders right now are in their idle animations. When I get closer to the spiders, they'll switch to their attack animations, and when I step over them, they switch to the die animation. And this is true for all spiders. This spider is too far for me to step. And that concludes the homework 6 video.